Hello, welcome to the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 review, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how the phone is and if it's worth it in 2026. So I got this phone for around $411 off of eBay, and honestly I thought that was pretty cool, and everyone who knows me knows I love the color blue. All of my phones are blue. My Samsung is blue, my flips are blue, my favorite color is blue, so it's just part of that. And so I got the phone in this very nice pretty blue color. It is very nice. So I've been using this phone for around the past 2 weeks or so, and let me tell you about the experience. Now first off, it's been pretty good. The camera quality has been excellent. The performance has been pretty stable, I say, in my opinion, and the software very nice and smooth. Now the Z Flip 6 has a 120 Hz screen that is 6.7 inches big and at 1080p. So it's not fuzzy, but it is pretty clear, which I did notice I couldn't see the pixels like on the screen, which you shouldn't in like the first place. So it was pretty good, I would say, compared to my daily driver, which is the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, which is 1440p. I didn't notice that much, and still it saves battery technically because it's a lower resolution. Now what this phone comes with is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which came out in 2025, I believe, but it's not that bad still. Now it does have 12 gigs of RAM with 256 gigs of storage, or 512 if you pay the extra. So it's good because it's 256. It's not 128, which would be down here. You do get that extra headroom just bundled in. 128 is starting to be on the low end. We're gonna have a performance test on it in Minecraft, and it does do, I would say, decently well. It has around a 4,000 milliamp hour battery with 25 watt charging. I, with daily use, wasn't able to kill it in a day, but if I watched a lot of YouTube and played a lot of video games like Minecraft and others, then the battery did drop, I would say, pretty drastically and get pretty hot to the touch if I did anything intensive. It does come with a 50 megapixel f1.8 sensor, which has still delivered pretty clear and crisp photos, which I noticed the 50 megapixels compared to the 12, which are the two modes it allows, were pretty good, and it was about 4.1 times better quality, I would say, or at least that's how the math checks out. So I did quite enjoy the camera. The front was, I would say, a little hazy, but I've noticed most of the Samsung phones, they do have a little bit of a haziness to the front camera, besides I've noticed on the Ultra flagship devices. Now the portability is probably the main factor of why you'd want this phone. It's tiny, it's small, and it just fits in your hand like so much better than a slab phone. And it does give you that extra thing of, do I really want to open it or not? Because recently I've been trying to use my phone 30 minutes a day maximum. I don't always reach that, I know. Maybe it's 145 at most, but for 30 minutes, it does seem pretty good if you don't want to be on your phone as much, because I know a lot of people now are addicted and like have 6 hours of screen on time, which is sadly what mine used to be, probably even a little higher. So I've been trying to drop it down, and how I'm also in high school, to focus on not being more reliant on screen and actually doing the work and focusing and just enjoying life. Now this phone has 3 ways of opening it. You have the normal code lock or pattern. You have the Face ID, which scans your whole face, so you have to do, the whole entire gesture with your face, and also fingerprint scanning, which I thought was the more quicker and reliable way of just like quick notification, swipe left, swipe right, close it back up. Or if you just want to swipe on the hover screen, which does have quite a lot of customizability on the whole entire phone. Now for Minecraft ultra vibrant visuals with around 12 chunks of render distance, these were the performance ratings or whatever. It was around 30 frames a second, 35 or give or take. And let me tell you, when I was using this phone, it was getting a little warm. It wasn't, I know on the Flip 6 they added the vapor chamber, which did help, but it wasn't the best. Now the Flip 6 on max settings Minecraft without vibrant visuals, so around 22 chunks render distance, which is the max on mobile, did do pretty well. We're running still around the same 30-ish average to 40 FPS, so it wasn't as terrible, but at least you got better performance. And then max settings with 12 chunks render distance, so you just want to play, with basic graphics. You're not trying to kill the phone, and it was pretty good. I was getting 60 I was getting around 50 to 60 FPS, So just keep that in mind. The device will slow down the hotter it gets, which that's just called thermal throttling. Heck, even from playing Minecraft so much, I tried taking a picture and it literally said, dude, you cannot take a picture or video and close the camera because of how hot the phone was. So you may want to take that into consideration. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to actually return this phone was because I actually had a Z Fold 5. This Flip 6 had the same issue as it. Now, folding phones, they get dust, they get dirt, they get sand in the hinge, even though we hate it and don't really want it to happen. It just inevitably does. So what I noticed is from my Z Fold 5, it had a small indent of like a dust particle. Guess what? 6 months later, maybe 8, the screen, it had maybe some rupture, some rock or whatever, pressed too hard against it on the underside of the screen and punctured it, making a black hole permanently on the screen unless I want to pay $500 to get it replaced on a 4-year-old, 3-year-old device, which personally, it's a good phone, but not that good because I paid around $700 for it. So that stunk, but you know, that's okay. That was like in May, I think, sometime in May. So when I noticed a small indent on my Z Flip 6, I instantly knew that the same thing could or was going to happen eventually. So I didn't want to put that back on me, and the phone also started making a lot of noises when I opened it and closed it, or at least a very small crackle sorta, which most of my foldables don't really have that besides like a little, but I didn't want to chance it after I just got a new foldable. So I returned it. So thank you for watching this video, and also thank you for subscribing. Right now I have 132 subscribers live as of right now, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed in the past 3 months, because I haven't uploaded in quite a while because of life, but I still want to say thank you, and I will continue making these videos if you keep on watching them. So thank you and have a good rest of your day.